Just wait for people to turn up. Mhm. Okay. 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 See, there's one person here. Hello. How you doing today? Right. Oh, it's gone. Okay. I'm just going to get started anyway. Whoever joins me, more than welcome. Okay. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Business English with Richard Halligan. That's me. Um, Thank you for coming to this live viewing at 2 p.m. here in Brazil. Sorry, I have not been around for the last week or so because I wasn't feeling very well. But now I'm back, feeling stronger and fitter than ever. But for anyone else, no, it was not coronavirus I had. It was just a simple stomach bug. That's all it was. I did I did feel a bit weak, a bit tired. I was going to the gents a lot. Yeah, but I'm feeling much better, feeling fighting fit, and so I'm ready to give you this live event. Okay. Oh, hello. We've got some people joining us today. Hello, how are you? Hello, Victor. Hope you're doing well today. Right. So, um, while I was not feeling very well, not doing these live, it kind of got me thinking. You know what? Maybe I should do a video about when it comes to health. And so I thought, let me focus on coronavirus or COVID-19, as some people like to say. So first things first is when it comes to COVID-19, we go through different symptoms. So symptoms. This is what you feel when you're not feeling very well. And when it comes to COVID-19, some of the symptoms you will have is a fever, when you feel really hot, a fever. Also, during your day, you might be coughing as well, like that. And it feels very dry. And no matter what you do to stop it doesn't really help. So you're coughing a lot. But one of the other key symptoms of coronavirus is tiredness. So feeling tired. You feel very sleepy. You feel weak. You feel drained. You don't want to do anything, which I can understand. And of course, I was a bit worried because I was feeling this symptom as well. I was feeling quite tired. Okay. Hello, anyone who's joining. Hello. Right. But some of the less common symptoms that you could get with COVID-19 is aches and pains. And that's when you feel, ow, ow. You feel hurt all around your body, feeling aches and pains. You can also have a sore throat when your throat hurts. Even, I don't really like to say this word, particularly on a live, diarrhea. That's when you're going to the bathroom a lot. Not very nice one. You also have your headaches as well, when you have pain in your head. Also, one key thing that you should take into consideration is having loss of smell and taste. So if you can't smell anything, you can't smell perfume, food, or anything like that, then you should go see a doctor. Even if you can't taste certain foods and drinks, then that's one symptom you should take into consideration. And also, having a rash on your skin, a rash, when you get red patches all over your body. It's not very nice to have that. No, it's not. To be honest, but when it comes to going to the hospital, um, oh, hold on, saying I got one from Raquel saying elbow cough. Elbow cough. Um, I don't understand about the elbow cough. Okay, right. Anyway, one of the things which I wanted to mention was about my experience when I went to the hospital when I had dengue, which happened a few years ago actually. Um, I was teaching one day, and during my lesson, my eyes began to hurt. So my eyes felt really sore. They were they didn't feel very comfortable, and during my lesson, I had to keep my eyes closed. So I'm teaching like this. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hello. And and then during my lessons, I went through some of the same symptoms. I was feeling very tired. I was feeling very weak, and it was uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. But then when I got home, I told my wife about it, and she said, "It sounds like you have dengue. I should take you to the hospital." So that's where we went. So we went to the hospital. We went into the ER, which is the emergency room, the ER, or in the UK we usually say casualty. Now, normally casualty is for more serious um, conditions, like you hurt yourself in an accident, that kind of thing. But casualty is usually where we go. In America, they say the ER, the emergency room. And I spoke to one of the receptionists. And they sent me to one doctor. I told them my symptoms. They checked my temperature, and then they said it's possible you could have dengue. I thought, oh no, great. And this was like what, during my first year here in Brazil. I think it was my first year or second year. I can't remember. And I'm thinking, great, I haven't been here that long, and already I'm sick. Fantastic. Anyway, so after giving my symptoms to the doctor, they took me to another room. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So after going through my symptoms, they took me to one of the waiting rooms where where they where some doctors were asking me more questions, and then they started to do blood tests. When they put the needle into your arm and they start to drain. Well, actually, I'm not going to say, I could say needle or a syringe. They put it into your arm and they extract, a small sample of blood. They went to have it tested. While that was being tested, they put me on a drip as well, or as we like to call a UVI drip. It's a bag which has got water in there. They inject it into your arm, and they just and you just wait for like half an hour, until you finish the drip. And luckily for me, during that time, I was feeling very tired, so I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, I noticed my drip bag, or my UVI drip bag, was empty. But because the tests were still going on, they gave me another bag. So so I must have had like two bags of drips, while I was waiting. And it was it was a very scary moment because I've never been that seriously ill before. I mean, I had been in hospital before, but usually for small things like cutting my head, um, getting burnt, or falling over and hurt myself, even getting bitten by my dog many years ago. But I've never been in a hospital like that before, and it was very scary. I was very worried, but with good care from the doctors and nurses, and from my lovely wife as well, I made a full recovery. Of course, the medication that I needed to take after after what happened, I mean, after when I had dengue, was not very nice, but but I took it, and it helped me recover much quicker than I expected. Of course, I could not do my usual routine, like go play football. I did do that one day. I went to go play football, and I was feeling, yeah, come on, yeah, you know what? I haven't played in 2 weeks. Let's do this. I'm ready. And the moment I got on the pitch, after 1 minute, I was wiped out. I was completely exhausted. So my body had not recovered from from the dengue virus. So yeah, it was a very terrible experience. It was a scary experience, but it was an educational experience as well. So at least I know, how to be careful during my time here in Brazil. Um, if anyone else has any stories of when they've been to hospital or when they've been ill, or maybe you know someone who who has been to hospital, feel free to mention a comment, or even still, anyone want to ask any questions? Feel free to ask. Yeah. So what I was just talking about was when I was not feeling very well last week. That's why I wasn't doing any lives. But now I'm back this week, and I'm feeling much better. Rosa Julian says wipe down. Oh, I think you mean to say wipe out. Yeah. So when I meant wiped out, it means I felt completely tired. I was exhausted. I had no energy whatsoever. So it's one expression that we use. The Americans use wipeout when you have failed in a task or maybe like a competition. Like on surfing, you get knocked off the board. Everyone says wipe out. It's like that. But normally, in this case, wipe out means that you are exhausted and you have and you have no strength, no energy. But that's a good question to ask. If anyone else has any experience of when they've been to the hospital or they've been to the doctors, feel free to mention a comment. Or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Sorry, I'm just checking the comments. Yeah. But when you are getting checked out, there are some other words that you could probably use when you are in the hospital as well. Like for one thing, when you are speaking to the receptionist, in some countries they ask if you have health insurance. That's one thing that's very important, because if you have health insurance, it actually makes things. Sorry, no, it actually helps when it comes to paying for your treatment. Now, of course, when you are being checked out as well to see how you are, um, the hospital has to use certain equipment. They have to use certain supplies to see what is wrong with you. And of course, if they do find something, obviously that will lead into your treatment. And of course, your treatment is going to cost money as well. So health insurance helps to pay for your treatment and any medication that you will need. In some places, if you don't have if you don't have any healthcare or health insurance, they will just tell you to go to a pharmacy or a drugstore and pick up certain medication, but they can't do anything else for you. Okay. But luckily, in the UK, we don't use health insurance because most of the healthcare is actually free, except when you are, except when you're going in for something like a surgery, transplants. Of course, obviously you have to pay, obviously, but when it comes to certain things, you don't have to pay for it. Okay. Anyway, so that's all the time which I have today. So it was nice to see everyone again. I hope everyone has a good day. I will be back again tonight at 9 p.m. Or here on the live. So I will be back at 9 p.m. So I hope to see everyone, or even see some new people there tonight. So have a good day and take care. Bye. I, I forgot about that one. I forgot to mention that.